this is Doug Smith with DHS Realty, broker owner, and today I'm finishing up a 5-part series on working with a builder. There are some things that are similar to working with a pre-owned, and that is that today I have a closing at 10, and at 9 a.m. I'm going over to do a walkthrough on the house. So you can always take the buyer over to the house, take a look at it, then drive over to the title company. When you walk into the title company, the closer is going to ask for the driver's license of the buyer to go make a copy. They're going to kind of usher you into a room, a conference room. I always like to ask where they want me to sit, and then they're going to come in with a stack of papers about 1.5 inches thick, and the buyer's going to sign their life away for about 45 to 50 minutes. Two of the main documents that a buyer will sign at closing, even on a new build, one's going to be the note. That's going to be a promise to pay. It's going to have their interest rate, their principal and interest, their first payment, their last payment, when it comes to maturation. Then they're going to be looking at a deed of trust. And the easiest way to explain a deed of trust is if you don't pay, you don't stay. You've got to pay some lien holders. And those are creditors that by law have the right to take your home if you don't pay them. The first one being your property taxes and obviously your mortgage and mandatory homeowners, and there's a couple others. But those are your main ones. They're going to sign their life away if they use the lender of the builder. Generally it funds there, and the title closer either gives them the keys to the house or they drive back to the model home and pick up their keys. If they used an outside lender, they usually hold off on the keys to make sure it funds. And when you're at the title company, as the title closer is making copies of all the documents your buyer signed, you obviously want to tell them that, hey, it's a great time to get a will, and now that they bought real property in Texas, a good time to go to Home Depot and buy a soaker hose, S-O-A-K-E-R, soaker, not soca, soaker hose. Put it about 10 inches away from the foundation, and you just keep moisture around the foundation so that it's not a shock to the soil when it rains or it's dry. And at the end of the day, you'll want to tell them that you're family, and any documents they get in the mail, that they should take a picture of that document, send it to you to make sure that they're not being told to write a check for something that they don't need to. For instance, the homestead exemption, they will be able to do on their own. It's free, and they have to be in the property on January 1st of that year. So then you handshake with them and just tell them that you're honored to represent them in one of the largest purchases of their life, and that you'll be in the trenches and pitch a tent next to all their family and friends the way you did with them. And that's how you work real estate, and that's how you work with a builder. Y'all be safe.